We're here on the Studio Fabrications booth with Mark, who's going to tell us about a very familiar name that people of a certain age will remember and that has somehow reappeared as if by magic in the top of this rather nice box. So what's the story with Digisound?
Digisound. We managed to get hold of Digisound, or the owners of Digisound, the name, and asked if we could license the name for reuse. As a builder of synths in my youth, it was a name that was very familiar to me. As an electronics engineer, I got to retirement and thought, okay, what jobs we got to do? I came, met Bill, and he was as mad as I was. So we looked into whether we could re-engineer the original DIY projects that were produced in ETI many moons ago, mid-80s, and whether we could reproduce them. What happened was effectively the chips became available again and made that a viable proposition.
Okay, so these are the original circuits. You haven't had to substitute modern components very often?
We are all modern components, so we've re-engineered it. We've been very careful in picking capacitors. We've picked the new generation of CEM chips, but where the design was specifically characteristic in colour, we've kept that in the design. Okay. We've done things like stiffen outputs, so some of the designs were very poor. They've got very soggy outputs. They've all been stiffened up. Stability of the oscillator has been subsequently improved. So what we've got is something that's a little bit more robust for use in a modern Eurorack synth. And that was the other thing that we changed, was the format. It was a big 5U format, and the Eurorack is so popular that it was the obvious way to go. It was a challenge to squeeze some of those Euroracks down, but we got there.
Yeah, so originally all this was kit form, but now it's all pre-built. There's no kit options.
No kit options. It is pre-built. Well, I mean, what I can show you is where there was build options in the original kits, we've made sure that we kept all the build options to make available. Just one moment, I shall get a prop. What we did is this is a filter. This is the filter that's actually sat here with the red lead on. And there were many build options for this filter. You could have it as band pass, low pass, high pass. So what we did is we looked at how we could incorporate all those options.
Yeah.
And these switches on the back let you buy one filter, but choose any of the original build options that were in the design. So we've kept it as true as we can to those original designs. And as the nugget really was, we put the LED on the front, so you can tell which mode the filter's in, because the obvious thing is I've set my switches, I've put it on the panel, what mode am I in? The LED on the front will tell you what the mode is. So we've tried to keep all the build options that were originally there as well.
Okay, but where surface mount has made sense, you've used that to keep the space down?
Absolutely. As you can see from the construction, it is surface mount pretty much throughout. Obviously whole components on the front. But we've used quality plastic controls, conductive plastic. So we've tried to get the quality up as well as the build size down.
Okay, and is everything here currently available?
It's brand new. We actually finished our prototypes yesterday. So it's day one for us today.
So shipping is going to be roughly when?
We would like to think we can get something out by Christmas. I mean, these are second generation prototypes now, so we're fairly confident in the circuits. We know that they're now performing, the thing works. We've just got to finish the engineering. We've got panels, artwork just to tidy up, but we're about there.
That's great. Thanks, Mark.
You're welcome.